Eric, this is it. This is week 5, closing Campfire. This is it. We're done for the summer. Yeah. It's kind of sad, actually, to see us come to an end. But I mean, we still have the Campfire. But just look at where we've come from. We started last year doing Camp Connected with that awesome lightsaber battle. I'm telling you, it was so cool. Francis, thank goodness I found you. Camp's happening. It's back on. Summer camp is here.
Tell me, Nick, how was breakfast for you this morning?
It was fine.
Oh, really? And what did you have for breakfast?
Cereal, like I normally do.
Cereal? How ironic. I come into our cabin this morning to find a box of Dunkin' Donuts given to us by the Garden State Council, and what do I see when I open up that box? Nothing but crumbs and empty promises. Why did you eat all the donuts, Nick?
You have done that yourself!
Don't you dare pin miss on me, boy!
Your hunger and lust for sugar have already done that.
So it is death, then you choose.
Then I will do what I must.
It's treason.
Where is he?
Hey, Francis. So, are we just not going to talk about that blatant costume change?
Do you see it? Like, that was the epitome of awesome. That was what a way to start this entire program off.
But what about all those times that Francis kept messing up, or the parts that he didn't like when he jumped in the lake?
It's over, Francis. I have the dry ground. Ah! Don't try it.
You underestimate my power.
You are the assistant camp director. You are supposed to supply Scout spirit, not destroy it. Bring light to the campfire, not leave it in darkness.
I hate you! I hate you! I hate you!
And then this year, did you see, we got him in a penguin costume.
Hey, I'm the Penguin from Batman.
Oh, that was my favorite part of this year.
We got, but in all seriousness, that wasn't even planned when he was walking around with a donut in his pocket during that until like, we realized halfway through, we're like, what do you do with a donut in your pocket? We decided to put it into the campfire.
It was just so good that we couldn't not use it.
It must be done.
I know. And remember that one time when you this was not planned, all right? This was not planned for those of you at home. But this guy, we just decided to keep it in the script anyway. This guy, he eats a barbecue lighter while we're getting ready for our skit, and we played it off anyway. Check some of that out.
The last person who had the lighter was Eric.
But the last time I had the lighter was when I got this chili. Is that why this was so crunchy?
You ate the lighter, Eric! Oh man! And wait, you want to joke around about Francis in the penguin suit, but what about that green suit you were wearing?
Look, you guys told me to wear the green suit. It would look awesome. You would CGI in some muscles, make me look real buff.
We never said that. We said we're gonna get you a suit. And you just walked out slithering around in the green suit.
Well, 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 riddle me this then, Batman. Answer me these questions 3. Question the first, will I riddle you? Questions 2 and 3, refer back to the first.
Some funny times, I will admit. And then, I mean, we just had that awesome, I mean, you gotta keep the budget in mind. We had the budget meter going on. I mean, that's special effects for you. And we had a lot of special effects throughout the summer.
Yeah, I think our video department did a really good job with it. Let's see some of their better work.
Some of these things, they don't just happen in one take. It's take after take after take, mess up after mess up, and it's like, but then we finally get that golden piece.
Yeah, I mean, it's just about pretty much working through it until... Whoa!
It's just like our next clip.
You know, Nick, everything was all fun, especially with the budget, but I always think back, man, we had such a big budget, where did most of that go? It had to be with Franny's Donuts, right?
Every single thing he wanted, the only reason he wanted to do that certain story was so he could have, we even have a special counter for that, the donut counter. Let's check it out. I'm beginning to think that you're just pitching ideas with donuts, so we just keep buying. We can't afford 6-7 dozen donuts each week. Throughout that entire time, we had so many special guests with us. Dennis, Brandon, so many different camp alumni. Yeah. And, you know, it was a great time. We had sponsors throughout.
Yeah, we had all those sponsors, like Wendy's, don't forget about Wendy's.
I mean, listen, keep it between you and me. I don't even really like Wendy's that much. So, and I'm going to be honest, Eric, I love Wendy's. They're 4 for $4. You can pick whatever you want on the menu. Their burgers are the best.
Yeah, personally, I love the vanilla or chocolate frosty.
That's right, Wendy's. Be sure to tell them Camp Roosevelt sent you for that junior bacon cheeseburger.
Wink.
Hey!
Well, enough of listening to these two old-timers just rant about memories past. Let's get right into the campfire, Nick.
That's right, I'll check on the fire, and without any further ado, welcome to the closing campfire here at RSR's Week 5 of Camp Connected. We hope you had loads of fun this week, but before we get started, let's see your staff. As I said, welcome to the closing campfire here at RSR's Week 5 of Camp Connected. We hope you had loads of fun, we hope you made loads of memories, and hopefully met some awesome new friends! Yeah! All right, to get things started, we're going to start off with a song.
A song?
Places. Go, 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 go. I gotta get the coleslaw.
Now, there's an old history here at Camp Roosevelt that before we were a camp, we were a prospering chicken farm. And you see, there's a little story that goes behind that. So for your listening pleasure, we're going to go ahead and get it started. An old cowboy went out and bought a ranch in '65. But he'd spend all his money, no cattle could he buy. So he called up Colonel Sanders and said, "What should I do?" He said, "Gather up your chickens and build a chicken coop." He'd been a chicken farmer now since he was 24. He'd been working for the colonel now for 30 years or more. He'd been killing all them chickens and sending them to fry. Ew, now they wanted revenge. Those ghost chickens in the sky.
Bark, bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark.
Ghost chickens in the sky. The old cowboy went out a walk on his farm one day. He'd stopped along the coop as he went along his way. When all at once a rotten egg it hit him in the eye. It was a sight he dreaded. Ghost chickens in the sky. Bark, bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark. Ghost chickens in the sky. Oh, their beaks were black and shiny, their eyes were glowing red. Oh, they had no meat or feathers, 'cause these chickens, they were dead. So they picked up Colonel Sanders, the farmer, that's right, and they fried him extra crispy. And they ate him with coleslaw. Bark, bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark. Ghost chickens in the sky. Bark, bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark. Ghost chickens in the sky. Hey! Oh boy, get out of here, ghost chickens, get out of here! All right, what a song. Oh my goodness, this place is a mess. But, you're here to not only listen to things and see things, but you're here to laugh, to see some amazing skits. So without any further ado, for your viewing pleasure, let's have a skit.
A skit? Yay, recess!
All right. Yes, children, hello. All right, now it is that time of the day. We just finished math, but we're going to go ahead we are going to get ready for recess. That's right. Awesome. Now here, all right. It is indeed Thursday, so AJ, you are the line leader for today.
All right.
What is going on here? You don't need to stand.
All right, men.
What?
Today, I lead you not for personal gain or selfish purposes, but because I have been given this power bestowed upon me by someone greater than I.
All right, now. How about this? You can jump back in line. Someone else can be line
We
leader.
have been given a time and a place, and our time is now. And that place, the quad.
Okay, all right, great. That's cool. We can let's go.
Daniel, son of Edward, the carpenter, to the front.
What is going on? There's two of you now?
Daniel, you have proven yourself a most worthy companion, wise beyond your years, reading at an 8th grade level. Now, Daniel, as we journey onwards, it is your duty to make sure that no child strays out of line and is left behind. And as we go on, you are to ensure that all of the lights are turned out and all of the doors shut.
Yep. All right.
Daniel, this is your charge. The charge of the caboose.
Sir, yes, sir. What is even going on? This is not. All right, whatever. All right, sure. All right, perfect.
All right, on my march, we march.
Okay, march. All right, sure. Why not? We'll march.
2, 3, 4.
Okay, come on. Let's go.
2,
Come on.
3, 4, and on.
Yes, let's go. All right, or we're going that way today. Okay, it still leads to the same spot. All right, just keep going. All right, let's go. All right, almost a recess. Perfect. All right, yep. Come on.
Line halt.
Wait, no. Why are we halting? What is going on?
Caboose to the front.
What?
Daniel, tell me, what do you see with your elven eyes?
I see 5th graders
What?
and a slew of them.
No. Oh my goodness. There's more.
You
of them?
there!
I am the mighty Kyle, here, leader of the
totally
mighty
getting
5th
fired
grade
for this.
clan.
Yeah!
Kyle of the 5th, what brings you here in this hallway of mathematics?
I have come to go through to the lunchroom, for I really want some pizza. And the fates of the morning announcement said today was pizza day.
You can just go around us.
Now, Kyle, me and my men come this way as we have been promised recess down at the playground. May we pass through peacefully beside you.
We'll just go.
No! I and my mighty army of many. One person.
Yeah!
But it was a mighty army at one point. I think we lost him down the hall. You know how it is. But my mighty army will have to go past first. Because we are older, wiser, and stronger.
Sure, we'll just step to the side.
So you do not yield?
I shall not!
We're not. No,
Then
we
you
both
must
yield. How about that?
do battle.
No battle. All right. No.
Are you all right, men?
We need to.
We know our charge. We know our
The principal finds out about this.
Today, you have joined this line merely as children, but today we leave as free teams. On my mark, we charge. Hold.
All right, yeah.
Hold.
We're not doing this.
Hold.
We're just gonna go around.
Don't go until you see the whites of their eyes. Oh, the brutality! Oh, what has humanity done upon themselves? You know, I've always known humanity's worst enemy has always been but themselves.
You know what, AJ? This is. What just? You know, you are going straight to Mr. Morris's
Oh,
office,
but
the
great
principal.
teacher, I have seen many things horrid, worse than the mind of R.L. Stein himself could imagine.
Just To the principal's office!
Teacher, why have you given me such a heart-wrenching and dutiful task as to lead my own fellow students to their own demise?
Listen, Agent, I'm telling you, right now, you can march yourself to the principal's office.
You turn your back on your own men! How could you do this to me, my teacher?
I am getting fired for sure.
How could you?
I'm bleeding. I need an ice pack.
Hey! Really happy. Throughout your week, we had loads of fun, so many different activities. We had evening programs, awards you could earn, merit badges, and so much more. Let's go ahead and take a look back at your week and see all the fun we had this time.
This is another one of our favorite songs, Way Up She Rises. If you know the lyrics, join in with us. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. She was built with sturdy timber.
She was built with sturdy timber.
She was built with sturdy timber
Early in the morning.
Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. 40 men did board upon her.
40 men did board upon her.
40 men did board upon her.
Early in the morning.
Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. She set sail for a land far yonder.
She set sail for a land far yonder.
She set sail for a land far yonder.
Early in the morning.
Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. She got caught in a great nor'easter.
She got caught in a great nor'easter.
She got caught in the great nor'easter.
Early in the morning.
Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. She went down with all hands under.
She went down with all hands under.
She went down with all hands under.
Early in the morning.
Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. Now this ghost ship that we speak of,
Now the ghost ship that we speak of
now this ghost ship that we speak of,
rises in the morning.
way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. Woo!
Wow, what loads of fun you had this week. What amazing activities, merit badges, evening programs, and so forth. Now, for your listening pleasure, we have once again another song.
A song?
Go forth, my people. Spread the good word. Get your costumes. Come on.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had some cows, E-I-E-I-O. With a moo moo here, moo moo there, here moo, there moo, everywhere moo moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had some pigs, E-I-E-I-O. With oink oink here, oink oink there, here oink, there oink, everywhere oink oink. Moo moo here, moo moo there, here moo there, everywhere moo moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had some ducks, E-I-E-I-O. With a quack quack here, a quack quack there, here a quack, there a quack, everywhere a quack quack. Oink oink here, Oink, oink, there! Okay, oink, there! Oink, everywhere! Oink, oink! Move here! Move there! Here, move there! Everywhere, move! Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had some chickens, E-I-E-I-O. With a quack, quack, there! Quack, everywhere, quack, quack!
Quack, quack, here.
Quack, quack, there! Here, quack, there, quack, everywhere, quack, quack! Oink, oink, here! Oink, oink, there! Here, oink, there, oink, everywhere, oink, oink! Moo, moo, here! Moo, moo, there! Here, moo, there, moo, everywhere, moo, moo! Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had some penguins?
Hey, I'm the penguin from Batman. Quack, quack.
E-I-E-I-O. With a quack, quack here, quack, quack there, here, there, everywhere. Quack, quack, there, everywhere. Quack, quack here, everywhere. Oink, oink here, oink, oink there, here, there, everywhere. Oink, oink. Move, move here, move, move there, here, move, there, move, everywhere, move, move. Okay, oh, come on! Here, everywhere! Quack, quack! Here! Okay. Okay. Everywhere! No! Quack, quack! There! Quack, quack! There! Quack, quack! There! Everywhere! Oink, oink! Here! Oink, oink! There! Here! There! Everywhere! Oink, oink! Move, move here! Move, move there! Here! There! Everywhere! Move, move! Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O.
Now get out of here, you animals! Get out of here!
Okay.
That was terrifying. Anyway, throughout your week, we had loads of awards for you to win. Things like the Big Fish Award. We had things like the Adventure of the Week. We had things like the Mystery Animal. We had things like the Purple Cinderblock. So, well, I bet you want to know who won them. Let's go ahead and see who won this week's awards now.
Somewhere hidden in our camp videos this week, we have hidden an obnoxiously large, obnoxiously pixelated, obnoxiously obvious, obnoxiously purple, digital purple cinder block. And the first scout to find this purple cinder block in our video this week was... Congratulations! You found the purple cinder block.
The Big Fish Award goes to the scout who catches the biggest fish. This week's award goes to... And exactly how big was it? Congratulations on the biggest fish.
All week we've been posting clues to our mystery animal and you guys have been guessing them. The first one to guess it correctly was... Congratulations on the Mystery Animal Award.
This week we encourage you to get outside and go on adventures with your families. The scout with the coolest adventure wins Adventure of the Week. And this week's winner is... That's so cool! Congratulations!
Every week, we have dozens of great scouts come through our program, but we reserve the greatest award for that one scout that shows the most scout spirit, follows the scout oath and scout law every day, and participates in all of our wonderful program. And the Scout of the Week for this week is... Congratulations, and keep up the amazing work.
And congratulations to our award winners this week, and let's give them a round of applause. Nice job, nice job. As I said, congratulations once again, some amazing award winners this week. For your viewing pleasure, we have a skit.
Oh, skit! Go, come on, let's go.
All aboard! Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the train, okay?
Is everybody comfortable? Everybody
Yeah, I'm
good?
doing good here.
All right, cool. If you need anything, call me back. I'm gonna go walk through the training wall here. What is that thing?
What?
That thing!
What do you mean? This is my precious little baby.
It's hideous!
No, this is my little angel. This is my baby, my princess. Hey, hideous. Look at you. You're a cute little princess, aren't you? Yeah. This is my baby you're insulting. You don't go around here insulting my baby.
Get that thing off the show.
No,
it's
that
hideous.
is totally rude. How could you say something like that to my sweet, precious little baby? Conductor, this guy's being very rude.
What's the problem?
He's insulting my sweet little princess here.
It's hideous! Look at it! We can't be having you insulting other people's children.
Get him off of here.
I'm gonna have you move to the other train car.
Don't
okay?
listen.
You have to move to the other train car. All right.
Thank you, sir.
I'm so sorry, sir. Do you want like a drink or something from the hospitality car?
Yes, that would be very appreciated,
All right.
sir.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. And can I get you some berries for your opossum there?
Hey! And now, before we finish off tonight's campfire. Oh my
What
God.
are you doing here?
Well, you see, I
What is
am
this?
the great Swami, and I am sitting on the invisible bench.
Can I
you
even
sit there?
play?
Yes, but first,
Was this a
you
part of the...
must give me
I don't
your
remember doing this as a part of the
All
script.
right. I'll do my best here.
Thank you. Now you may sit, sir.
Hey,
I believe you are going to have a great fall.
Is this what we're going to do?
what are you doing?
We're just going to sit
I
there.
am the great Swami, and I'm sitting on the invisible bench.
Can I join?
Yes, but first you must give me your shoe.
All right,
Give me.
You probably have combined the two
You
worst
as well
skits
will have a
that have
great
ever
fall. You
existed
may sit
in
down.
the BSA.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
I am the
Continues,
great
guys. We got more of the
Swami,
campfire to do.
What are you
and
doing?
I am sitting on the invisible bench.
Can I sit there?
Yes, but first you must give me your shoe. Pass it along.
This part of the campfire was not brought to you by Wendy's at all.
Oh, you as well, I believe. A great fall. You might want to cover your tushy.
Hey, what you guys doing?
I am the great Swami, and we here are sitting on the invisible bench.
Did you have any...
Pretty cool. Can I join?
Would you like to? Of course. Just pass your shoe down,
All right,
and
thank
you
you.
may
Okay.
sit.
Here, pass it down.
Oh, you as well, I believe. You are going to land very hard onto the ground at some point today. Would anybody else like to sit on the invisible bench?
Is this supposed to be me? Am I supposed to come and sit on the...
You, sir. Do you know anything about this bench we have here?
No. Is it invisible?
Yes, it is. But first you must pass me your shoe. Pass it along.
That's an egg, right?
This isn't a shoe. That's an egg.
Hey, I'm Tanner from Wendy's. What are you guys doing here?
Well, you see, we're all sitting on the invisible bench.
But when we built the bench with the Wendy's, that is, when we paid to build the bench, we built the bench over here.
Whoa!
Hey! And now, I guess, let's go ahead and see a word from Mr. B.
Those of you who have been in scouting for a while know that there's a special training program for the adults and leaders. It's called Wood Badge. And to take the Wood Badge course, you spend a whole week out in the woods, kind of behaving as if you were kids. You do all the skills and all the activities and things that the kids would do. And at the end of it, they have a special ceremony. They have a big dinner. Well, there's this one group in Southern California that have a special dinner every year because there's a fellow in town that packs up his restaurant and brings gourmet food and gourmet cooking and just the best of everything to their little banquet at the end of the scouting experience. And one group finally was curious as to why did he do this, because it was a terrible expense to him, but it was a wonderful treat for them. And so one of them finally was brave enough to say, okay, why do you do this? How come every year? He looked at the ground for a few minutes and thought and said, well, sort of a long story. You know, my name is Dimitri, and I came from Greece. And I was a scout growing up. Enjoyed it. And then the Nazis came. The Nazis sucked all the fun out of the air. There was nothing left to be fun with. Laughter was gone, fun was gone. He said the men of the village, being Greek men, they just weren't going to take it. They took all they could, and then they decided they were going to get even, and they got even one night. You see, they got a few sticks of dynamite, and they blew up the dam. Well, that was a problem for lots of reasons, because the dam not only provided water, it provided power. And their German governor was pretty upset, because now his problem was to feed these people and to see they had water and to see that everything worked out all right. And so in the middle of the night, the military governor brought all of his trucks and soldiers into the village. And in the dark of the night, the lights glared into the village squares, and the soldiers went door to door saying every man over the age of 12 is to report to the village square. And when they arrived there, they were put into a very long line. And the governor stood to talk to them, and he explained how angry he was. And it was his intention to get even. And his way of getting even was, in 5 minutes' time, if somebody didn't confess and come forward to take the blame for this terrible thing that they'd done, he was going to begin shooting every fifth person in that line. Well, Greeks are stubborn. Do you suppose anybody came forward? And the answer is no. And there I stood in this line, hearing the gunshots and hearing men fall as the 5 minutes had passed, and one after another. And I counted down the line, and I realized that I was a number 5, so that I would be one of the ones to be killed. And there was nothing I could do about it. Nothing at all. Until finally, in front of me stood a young soldier, not much older than me. Maybe no older at all. And as he picked up his rifle, the glare of the light from the trucks bounced off my belt buckle. See, my belt buckle was one of my prized possessions. This little buckle had been given to me by my scoutmaster when I made first class. And I wore it everywhere, any kind of scouting event. In fact, I wore it all the time because I was very, very proud of it. And the light on the buckle showed the scout sign to the young German soldier who was about to shoot me. And as he raised his rifle and lowered it into aim, he looked me straight in the face and made a scout sign. And as he finished raising the rifle, he looked at me and he said, "Run, boy, run!" And I ran. I heard the bullet whiz past my head. He just didn't miss me by more than an inch. And I ran out of the blazing glare of the lights and through the woods and into the streets of town and out of the village and gone. I ran until I could hardly breathe, but I continued to run. I ran until my legs turned to jello and I fell into the darkness. I was protected from the soldiers who were searching for me by the darkness. By dawn, I made my way to a neighboring village because I knew I couldn't go home. The neighboring village had already heard of our daring escapades. Of course, they knew about the blowing up of the dam because they didn't have power either. But they took me in immediately because they knew if the Germans found me, I was dead. But they gave me a place to stay and food to eat and a job to earn a few dollars, and I managed to save some of those dollars. And time passed, and eventually the war was over. I decided I really didn't have any place to go home to. I wanted to go to America, and I'd saved enough money to pay for passage, and so I did. Got on a ship, sailed across the ocean. Here I am in New York City. Get off the ship. Didn't have any money. I had nothing to eat, no place to stay. It was not a real good picture, but I was used to hard work. And hard work always would find you something, and he found a job washing dishes in the diner. Well, it wasn't too long before I showed a keen interest in making the food and doing some of the other jobs in the kitchen, and I got to be pretty good. And I moved to a bigger restaurant where they found that my skills were valuable. And over a period of years, I accumulated a good bit of money, and I moved to California because people told me that was the best place to go. So here I am in California, and I heard about this program. I heard that every year you guys spend a week up here in the mountains learning to be scout leaders, like the leader that gave me that brass buckle. And I thought I needed to do something for them. They'd done something for me. And so it was that I decided that I would provide the banquet that was a part of their annual summary, the annual program. I would provide that meal. So here I am. You see, the scouting program gave me my life. If it hadn't been for the program and the German boy with that rifle, whose job it was to take my life, if it hadn't been for that, I would have never been here. But not only did I come here, he gave me a life I wouldn't have had. And it was because of Baden-Powell's dream. You see, Baden-Powell dreamed that one day he could join together all the men in the world. And if all the men in the world could join together into one brotherhood, then one man just wouldn't be able to lift up his hand against another. And that brotherhood would bring peace to all of mankind. And as you go forth into the scouting program, you need to realize that you are part of that dream. You are the dream. You are amongst the men who can bring peace to the world through the scouting program. I thank you all for your trouble. I thank you for joining the program. I thank you for holding his promises dear in your heart. I thank you for my life and the life of how many others we do not know. But I thank you. I wish you all a good night and success in the program as a scout. Good night.
Thank you so much, Mr. B. Staff, please join me. Tonight we're going to get ready to end our campfire the traditional camp way by singing Scout Vespers. If you know it at home, please go ahead and sing along. I really hope that you've truly, truly enjoyed your week.
Softly falls the light of day as our campfire fades away. Silently each scout should ask, have I done my daily task? Have I kept my honor bright? Can I guiltless sleep tonight? Have I done and have I dared everything to be prepared?
As I said, I hope that you made so many new memories this week, so many new friends, and learned so many new skills. Until next time, may the great Scoutmaster of all great scouts be with us until we meet again.